Well, maybe we can counteract it with a Chiron jinx in post. So 38 minutes to go here in the first half. No score. Bellingham trying to make a move here right around midfield.
Great stop by Mateus Siliva.
Still Silva. Alexandra St. Laurent for Bellingham looking for a penalty. Nothing called, and we continue play.
Keyshawn Graham passing it back. Ashland giving chase down the sideline. Cannot get it. Bellingham throwing.
Okay, it looks like Zachary Mantangani is going to throw in here for Bellingham. Long throw in. Right along the line. No whistle. We're going to keep play up to center. And here's Carlos Espino, one of the co-captains for Ashland, making the play. A little quick give and go there. Turned over, and here comes Bellingham. They have numbers for a moment as the Ashland defense comes flying back.
Great chase. Looks like Ashland is going to have a free kick right here.
Looks like that one was called against Bellingham's Alexandra St. Laurent. And it looks like this is going to be Carlos Espino with that free kick. Going to boot it about 30 yards downfield, past everybody, but Bellingham gathers.
Yeah.
A little trouble gathering, and here's an opportunity for Ashland if they can put something together. Coming in on that shot.
Oh.
Blocked aside. I don't know how that goalkeeper, Al Crandall, made the save there. Look at a 10-bell opportunity for the Clockers, but they come up empty. Crandall somehow making the save as we tick down to 36 minutes to go in the first half. Kendall boots it away right around the 40. Gathered in by the Clockers. A little back and forth. Clockers end up with it on the far side, trying to make a move.
Yep, that's Keyshawn Graham. Keyshawn Graham getting the ball again, looking for an Ashland.
Finish the thought. Swing and a miss by Bellingham's Haroon Malfoum. Clocks have something going here on the far corner. Nice move there. Shot. Nope. Pulled it back and ridden off the ball as it goes over the goal line. It looks like it's going to be a corner kick here for the Clockers. That distance is just too great here from the top of the press box to identify who's taking this one. Looks like it's Silva from the far corner. Going to be a lefty boot, putting it out in front. Headed aside by Bellingham, gathered in by Carvalho. Another centering attempt, and we've got a whistle.
Offsides.
Wow, okay. So good opportunity there again for the Clockers, and unable to cash in. Offsides call derails that plan, so 34 and a half to go, and Crandall's going to boot it away here for the Blackhawks.
Crandall with a big boot down towards the 47. Ashland looking for a response.
Okay, that's Silva. Make that Carvalho.
Bailey Fong with a nice pass.
Tyler Robinson tries to keep it in bounds, tries to gather and keep it in, but to no avail. Turnover here. Bellingham with a quick throw in. I think that hit both hands for Jamie Draper, but nothing called as this one gets booted well out of bounds. Another throw-in opportunity here for the Blackhawks.
Yeah, Zachary Mantagani taking the throw in.
Oh, good pressure there from Keegan Kelly, the other co-captain for the Clockers. He is flying around just chasing the ball and forcing some quick passes here by Bellingham.
Bellingham with an opportunity here. Great through ball, but unable to capitalize. Great save by Ashland goalkeeper.
That was Matt Kulaga. Yeah, Matt Kulaga read that one very well, came out aggressively stop that play. So the Clockers on the attack now as Keegan Kelly working it down the sideline, but misfires. Can't quite find Graham there on the far sideline, so another throw in here for the Blackhawks. Espino pushes it ahead, but intercepted by the Blackhawks. A breakup attempt by Graham.
And Graham's just been flying around this first few minutes of the game.
It looks like they got Arthur Souza just for a moment there. Can't quite corral that one as it went out of bounds. Another throw in for the Blackhawks. Intercepted by Tyler Robinson. It's going to be Ashland ball. It went off of Blackhawks, so Robinson will throw in. Looking for an open man. Tosses it to Silva. Nice little touch pass to Carvalho. Dribbling now, looking. Pass to the side, but can't connect, and Bellingham comes away with it. Turned right back over to the Clockers, and now they're going to work it down the far side to Graham again.
Great defense by Ashland right there.
Mm-hmm.
Graham back, passing it back to the middle.
Espino over to Draper.
Way to switch field there.
Mm-hmm. Right idea there with a nice touch pass. Clockers moved the ball around pretty well so far, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard as we're down to 31.5 to go here in the first half. No score if you're just joining us. Josh Abrams, Logan Abrams with you here. Ashland High School on a beautiful Wednesday evening as the sun starts to set. Glad to have you with us. This one gets knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Clocker ball. Robinson with the throw-in.
Passing it over to Bailey Fong. Cannot control it.
Too hot to handle. Another Bellingham throw-in.
It's thrown once again by Mantangani.
Definitely some tricky names on that Bellingham roster, and we did get it just moments before tip-off here tonight, so we'll do our best with those pronunciations and apologize in advance to any mispronunciations to our Bellingham viewers tonight. Meanwhile, back to the action on the field is Robinson with another throw-in. Getting a little misfire there, trying to get it to Sousa, but it does go out of bounds off the Blackhawks.
Going over to Arthur Souza, Ashland's lead scorer so far this year.
Special thanks to Ashland head coach Tiago Moda for providing us with season-to-date stats earlier today. Logan will have lead throughout the game on Ashland's leading scorers so far this season. The crossfield pass here to Robinson, trying to push it ahead to Sousa. Keeps it in. A little pressure, knocks it even further back now. Draper turns it over momentarily, but picked up there by Fong. Sousa again, puts it out on net. Keeper just eats it up.
Grandal looking for an open Bellingham player.
Okay, under 30 minutes to go here in the first half. 0-0 between your Ashland Clockers and the Bellingham Blackhawks. Bellingham pushes ahead. We got a foot raise. Robinson going to get there just first, able to defend the ball nicely, get it out of harm's way. Carvalho for a moment had beaten his man, unable to complete it though. And again, just the ball's kind of ping-ponging back and forth right now between the two teams. Fong with it now. Pushes it further ahead down the far side. Quick give and go. Going to put one across the field to Sousa. Couldn't bring it down with the foot and out of bounds. Bellingham playing a little dangerously here, and sure enough, turns it over deep in their own end. This is going to be a throw and a good opportunity for the Clockers. Robinson will take the honors here on the near sideline. Getting a few subs here, getting some, looks like 5 fresh bodies coming in right now. So Moda subbing early and often.
Robinson with a throw-in. Finds an Ashland player. Back to Robinson.
Centering pass thwarted aside, but right onto the foot of Carvalho. Gets it to the center. Fong with a nice dribble. Shot blocked aside by Bellingham and recovered.
No, Ramsey trying to get the ball there.
Another opportunity here in the middle, trying to get some open space. Can't quite do it. Bellingham forces the turnover. Brings it out to midfield. Oh, there's a collision.
Patlick.
See which way this one's going to go. And it will be against the Clockers. Didn't give him space. Defender didn't give the offensive player space there to make a move. So free kick here for the Blackhawks.
Yeah, Mantigani is going to be looking for a Bellingham player to pass to. Finds one of his defenders, Mantos. Bellingham with an attack on your near side. Some great footwork from Faraz.
And this one breaks through the final line of defense for the Clockers all the way down to Kulaga. Uncontested throw pass to a teammate on the far side. Here's Fong again to Carvalho. Now Espino.
Going to Noah Ramsey.
Had him open for a moment there on the far side, but that was just too long a pass to attempt that kind of traffic. Ramsey's trying to throw in. We got a whistle here. Going to move him back to the 50.
No, Ramsey with a great throw-in. Off a Bellingham defender. Going to the middle of the field, trying to find Fong. Speeding up the sideline is St. Laurento. Looks like Ashland's going to have a free kick deep in their own end.
Going to pull him back here. Carlos will take two here on this free kick.
Bellingham coach not happy with that call.
Carvalho looking for an opening here. Finds Ramsey on the far side, but can't handle it before turning it over. Clockers putting on some good pressure here right at midfield, just swarming. Ramsey tries to get it back, but out of bounds, and he does, in fact, force the turnover. Long throw-in, but too far for Feenstra. Bellingham recovers. Again, good pressure there by the Clockers. They do force a turnover. So far, just everything is just too close right now. Neither team can really establish any kind of momentum or pace here so far. Fong, little give and go, quick pass there.
Another give and go.
Deflecting off a couple of players. That might have been a handball, not called. Good hustle there by Ayers. Out of bounds, it'll be Bellingham ball.
Looks like once again, Mantigani is going to be taking this free kick.
Okay. Just under 25 minutes to go here in the first half. Still 0-0 between your Ashland Clockers and the Bellingham Blackhawks. Ayers settles it. Beats his man. He's got an opening down the far side. Looking across. Knocked aside by Bellingham.
Great stop by Jack Taylor.
It's a great defensive play. He knocked it off of Ayers and out of bounds. So instead of a corner kick for the Clockers, instead it'll be a goalie kick for the Blackhawks. Keeper boots it away. I think his leg might be starting to get a little tired, though. Each kick seems to be getting shorter and shorter, Logan.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, it's not the warmest of nights, so gotta stay warm.
Sure. Carlos pinching in there inside the 50, trying to get ahead to Feenstra. Couldn't make the connection again. I've been hearing that a lot here so far tonight. As Ramsey took a shove as the ball went out of bounds.
Looks like they were able to get it off of Ramsey, and it's going to be a Bellingham throw-in.
Okay.
Ashland with it at midfield. Some great ball movement. Pass it back to a defender who boots it up. Looks like the goalie's just going to take it in.
It looked like Carlos wanted somebody to go on kind of a strafing run there, but the ball was just knocked too far ahead. An easy stop for the Bellingham keeper.
Yeah, it looks like that ball bounced off of Crandall's shin there. So
that's a terrific pass to Ayers. He's trying to settle it can't keep it from going out of bounds. Another really good opportunity there, but knocked aside. Long throw in by Bellingham. Robinson able to get the best of that matchup. And here's Carvalho, had knocked off his foot. It'll stay Ashland ball as it goes out of bounds. Robinson will have the throw in. And just a lone sub this time. Looks like Robinson's coming out. And Logan, let's see if we can get a number there on that clocker running across the field.
Yeah, it looks like we got Pedro Borgs coming in. Pedro is going to take the throw in. So, new fresh body for the Clockers.
Yeah, Pedro, a junior for the Clockers. Normally a defenseman. Finds Ayers, centering pass too far there for Carvalho. Draper knocks it back upfield. Finds Ramsey on the far sideline. Clocker's able to push it further down toward the corner on the far side.
Ramsey trying to go get it.
Great pressure there all the way at the end. That Blackhawk goalie wanted to just let that ball go out of bounds, and Ramsey forced him to make a play on it. Here's a centering attempt, too far for Ayers, but he's able to settle it. Can't quite make that pass connect, and now Bellingham has the ball. Hotly contested here, back and forth, back and forth. Clockers have it at the moment. Carvalho makes a move, looking to find a teammate. Gets further in, knocked aside. The ball's loose here for a moment. Carvalho gets it back, decides to put it on net, and an easy save there for the keeper. Okay, ticking down close to 21 minutes to go in the first half. Still 0-0. Clockers still looking for another opportunity. Feenstra, middle of the field, dishes off too far for Fong. Picked up on the far side there by what I think is Matan Reshev. Here's a shot on, but wide near side, out of bounds. It'll be a goalie kick here for the Blackhawks.
Ashland's got a road trip coming up. They'll be going to Norton tomorrow. Game time 6:30.
Oh, we do have a corner kick here. Sorry to interrupt, Logan. Somehow I guess that must have deflected off of a Blackhawk. So great opportunity here for the Clockers.
Ashland not sure who should take it yet. They finally decide on number 20, Victor Andrade.
Andrade,
yeah. Okay. Sorry for the mispronunciation.
Here's the shot on. It's loose. Nobody can get a head on it. Goes all the way across the field. Picked up by Bellingham in the corner.
So
quickly getting it out. Draper keeps it in here. Trying to find Ayers. Tries to settle. Can't quite connect, but here's an opportunity. Oh, knocked aside, and there's Andrade in the middle of things. Ball still spinning wildly in midfield. Here's Ramsey with an opportunity.
Ramsey looking for his
shot.
Fourth.
High and wide. Almost good for a field goal, but no good for a soccer goal as we're under 20 minutes to go in the first half. Another good opportunity for the Clockers, just waiting for them to cash in.
Yeah, Ramsey was hungry for that fourth goal, but could not connect right there.
So goalie kick here.
Pass it short to his defender, across the field. Ashland made a good chase on it.
Definitely putting some good pressure here deep in the zone.
Too hot to handle for Ashland.
Reshev was the first one there, but couldn't get a head on it. Ball's out of bounds. It'll be a Blackhawk throw in here.
Bellingham looking to get the ball into Ashland territory. Seems like the game has just been on their 40 or closer.
Yeah, from like midfield into the Bellingham defensive zone the entire game. I mean, again, Bellingham's had a couple of forays into Ashland territory, but few and far between so far. Here's Draper. Long pass up the middle.
Great
Gets by the
through
defender.
ball.
Here's a foot race. And Silva had it. Couldn't quite connect. How many times have we said that tonight? But that was a terrific opportunity. Heads up pass. Just a little too far for Silva as the keeper came out to intercept before Silva could make a play on it.
Yeah, Ashland had the right idea there. But yeah, like you said, foot race can't always be won.
So Carlos trying to get the ball ahead here. Silva trying to find Ramsey. This ball's booted way up toward 45. Bellingham controls.
Bellingham looking for another player to pass to.
They had numbers for a moment. Oh, wow, a slide tackle. I thought that one was going to get called. A great opportunity down the far sideline and knocked aside. Good defensive play by Bellingham. And we do have some more changes coming here. I haven't noticed, Logan, so far the only substitutions I've seen have been by the Clockers. I haven't seen Bellingham make a move yet, and they have a smaller roster.
I do think that I thought that I saw them sub someone on a throw-in earlier.
Okay, long throw-in by Ramsey, trying to find errors, but couldn't connect.
Shot.
Just
Great
off
shot.
the crossbar header. And
Goal!
in! What a terrific set of plays there.
Keegan Kelly, I believe.
Okay.
Matt Kulaga's certainly happy about it. Sprinted up to the 50. Ashland's going to have to hustle back.
The Clockers have been knocking on the door all night, but they finally connect with about 17:30 to go in the first half. 1-0. It's just a beautiful set of plays there as it was shot on, hit the crossbar, and a Clocker right there on the doorstep to head it home. Blackhawks tip off here. Center field, center court, center
field. Not like baseball, though.
No, a little different, The Clockers looking to capitalize, double up here. They go up 1-0, and
thought he had an Ashland player behind him.
yeah, Pedro Borges, I think, getting a little too fancy on that pass. A quick throw in by Bellingham. We're back underway.
Faraz trying to make a move, finds a Bellingham defender.
A nice little poke check there by Matty Silva.
Bellingham trying to make a move here, making sure to stay onside. See if Ashland can get it out of there. Out of trouble, yeah. Uh-oh. Accidentally left foots it. Great through ball, but not able to capitalize.
Up ahead to Silva.
Silva trying to beat his defender. Beats his defender.
Nice defensive play there. Picked up, though, by Graham. Now out of bounds. The Clockers will get the throw in here, and it's Borges. Up ahead to Graham.
Graham looking for an Ashland player.
Trying to go 1-on-3 while looking for that other player. Borges, an aggressive play, somehow comes away with it. Passing ahead to Silva.
Silva beating two of his defenders. Looks like might have been a push from the back. Ashland's going to have a free kick here.
Now look, it was Isaac Faraz gets the whistle there, and he was incredulous. So free kick here for the Clockers to be taken by Graham. Looks like Bellingham setting up a little bit of a wall, at least for a moment.
Got to make sure the keeper can see.
Okay, Graham swaps it out, and instead it's going to be number 8. That'll be Sousa taking it for the Clockers from about the 25. Under 15 to go in the first half. Clockers up 1-0. Gonna get an offsides call there, I believe.
Looks like Silva ran a little bit too early. Silva not happy with that call, but nothing you can do.
Well, yeah, nothing he can do. So.
Right. Man.
I think they're trying to line this up for a free kick for Bellingham. The ref is very specific on where he wants that ball, and Bellingham's just realizing it. Clock continues to tick. 14:20 to go now. Sun has now set behind the trees, and already you can feel the temperature drop up here on top of the press box.
Jack Taylor looking for a Bellingham player.
So Joshua Steinberg getting in on the action at midfield, his first action of the night.
Mishandled by St. Laurent. Ashland making a move. Carlos back there. Up to Keegan Kelly.
Pass blocked aside, held on by the Clockers.
Jimmy Graham.
Graham with a quick shot, but shot well wide to the short side.
Crandall with another free kick, or goalie kick. Looks like he's not going to boot it as far this time.
A low line drive intercepted by Silva.
Silva running his heart out.
Gets it past the goalie. It's an open net right now if he can hurry. Couldn't get the shot off. It trickles off his left foot and over the goal line. Tough break. I mean, his eyes must have been so wide after he got past the goaltender, who was 20 yards outside of the net, and got caught.
Hey, been there, done that.
Is that right?
A little more than
as
I
the
like to
as the
admit.
keeper, or is the striker?
As Silva just did. Done that a few times more than I'd like to admit, but you know.
I'm just glad that you could admit it, doing it at least once. We've all been there.
Ashland making a move, finds Silva. Silva with a nice little touch.
Ball's going out of bounds.
Looks like Ashland will have a corner kick right here.
Okay, here we go.
Silva looking to cross it. He had a great crosser last time. See if they can capitalize on this. Oh, what's the call here? Throw-in. Oh, it's a throw-in.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised on that one. It looked like it went on the goal line side of that flag. Here's a centering attempt high and headed aside by the Blackhawks, and now we will, in fact, have a corner for the Clockers in the far corner.
And Silva is still taking this corner. Silva looking.
As a fellow lefty, you must love seeing this.
I do, but I do not play soccer lefty, Dad.
Well, you didn't have to say it out loud.
My bad. Silva looking to get a bit more air on this kick this time.
That was kind of a show-me corner. Let's see what he does this time. Gets the air off a goalie's hands and knocked aside to the near side of the field.
Hunter Meggs giving chase on that last one.
Okay, Bellingham quickly getting the ball out of danger. Clockers forcing it right back in. Here's Steinberg looking for an opening, dribbling. Finds his man on the far side. Cuts across, shot.
Oh.
Wide, short side. Clockers just swarming right now. They can smell it, Logan.
Yep, great shot by Souza. I mean, he had the right idea, had the right angle. Just could not capitalize.
Pulled it a little too much. Okay, goalie kick here for Bellingham as we tick down about 10:45 to go here in the first half. Clockers up 1-0. Lights are on now. Kelly passing back to his defense.
Might be looking to switch the field here.
Okay, a little trouble there on the far side. Got a double team. Able to somehow beat it.
Hunter Meggs steps up.
He read that one beautifully, but then can't beat his first defender.
Hunter, a two-sport athlete, capitalizing in soccer and basketball.
I think he does a little track as well, Logan.
Oh. Graham up the sideline. Looking for Carlos.
Hunter was your youth league basketball coach last year, isn't that right?
Yep.
Okay. He's a good kid. Good kid. We like Hunter. Here's an opportunity for the Clockers down the far side, and the Blackhawks just knock it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in here on the far side for the Clockers. Fans, don't forget, we've got Ashland football coming up this Friday, also against the Bellingham Blackhawks. Chase Abrams and I, another part of the Abrams broadcasting team, we'll have the call for you. Game will be right here in Ashland. 7 o'clock start, I believe. Checking my notes. Be live right here on WACA-TV.
Ashland with a big switch. Looks like at least half of their players are going to be subbed out.
Okay, Carlos is back on the field now, as is Tyler Robinson.
Bailey Fong and Noah Ramsey as well.
Okay, Carvalho's out there. Keegan Kelly.
Silva is still.
Noah Ramsey's back out. Nice backwards header, but answered right away. Clockers just going back and forth with the Blackhawks right now. Here's Carvalho. Cross field pass to the far side. Oh, another little strafing ready. Almost found Carvalho.
Great through ball.
There's a header, but right in on net. Nice play there by Souza.
Grandal making the save right there.
Keep right. Great line of sight on that. Pretty easy save there for the keeper.
Fong header. Finds an Ashland player. Crosses it to Noah Ramsey. Ramsey looking for a through ball to Silva. Cannot connect.
Fong, another one of the good guy brigade here for the Clockers. I believe, Logan, you know him from ARC last summer?
Yep.
Logan's pregame scouting report on Fong is he has a cannon of a leg.
Yeah, hasn't shown that yet, just that.
Hasn't had the opportunity. It's been a tight defense by the Blackhawks so far. Another scoring opportunity goes wide for the Clockers. It'll be a goalie kick here for the Blackhawks. 7:45 to go in the first half. Clockers up 1-0. Boot out by the 35, headed and controlled by the Clockers.
Silva looking for Noah Ramsey.
Looks like Ramsey switched sides. He's playing more near side than far side now. Tyler Robinson with a quick throw in to Silva. Give and go too far for Robinson to turn right back over.
Mantegani taking this throw in for Bellingham.
Intercepted by Silva to Ramsey.
Ramsey looking to go back to Silva. Ooh, that's got hurt.
We heard it up here.
Ramsey giving chase, pass it back to an Ashland defender.
That's Draper all the way back to Kulaga, who probably is touching the ball for the third time this half.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see the time possession for each team. Bellingham's got some fast forwards, but they have not been able to show off their speed very much today. Bellingham with a few nice headers in Ashland territory.
This is about the deepest they've been in about 20 minutes of gameplay.
6:30 left in this first half.
Okay, so here's an opportunity for Bellingham on the far side of the throw-in. Some really tight spacing out there, but they get it out. Bellingham trying to settle this. A header deeper in and headed aside by the Clockers.
Great header by Bellingham.
It's a series of headers.
Yeah.
And finally booted out of harm's way by, I think, Draper.
Bellingham passes it.
We're back to some of that ping pong action we saw earlier in the half, Logan.
Ramono trying to keep hold of that ball, but not able to. No, Ramsey looking for
almost
an
had
Ashland
Robinson. Great foot races. Robinson gets ridden off the ball by a Blackhawk defender, but great hustle by Tyler.
Yeah, it looks like it might have been a little shove there, but not enough for the ref to see it.
I tell you, I didn't think there was a chance Tyler was going to be able to make a play on that. He made it really interesting.
Yeah, Tyler's one of those fast, agile guys on this team.
Agile, good word. I like that. Also a two-sport star, Tyler played on the varsity basketball team last season. Throw in by the Blackhawks. Under just about 5 minutes to go in the half. Clockers up 1-0. Have possession of the ball right now. Far side.
For Graham. Graham weaving past his first defender, but passes it right to a Bellingham. Graham with it again. Jeez.
Yeah, just took it away.
Just flying around.
Somebody call the cops because he robbed that guy. Far side, down we go. Rolling. It's going to go all the way over the goal line.
Looks like a corner.
Call it a corner. Much to, I think, everybody's surprise. As both teams hustle down the left side of the field. I can't quite make out who's going to be taking the corner. It's not Silva this time. Definitely not a lefty.
I mean, Ashland bringing everybody up. It looks like they have everybody but Bailey Fong and Matt Kulaga.
Yeah, I just saw Rona come running in from midfield. This one gets thwarted aside. It's bouncing around among heads. Bellingham comes out with it and just dumps it down the far sideline. Fong plays it. I thought he was going to let that one go out of bounds, but the Clockers have control.
Yeah, that ball was the Bellingham defender was forward was too close to that ball.
Okay, Graham let himself a little too far on that one, on that dribble. Bellingham has it at midfield, dumping it on the far side now.
Bellingham making a move, but intercepted. Ashland looking for Noah Ramsey. Up to
Feenstra, yep. Okay, almost controlled by Carvalho. Tough break there, just a bad hop on him. Here's Fong.
Over to Graham. Graham back to an Ashland defender who boots it up.
That's like the third or fourth time they've tried to find Feenstra on a long pass like that. Just not able to dial long distance so far.
Bellingham making a move, but intercepted once again by Ashland. Ashland with two defenders going back and forth, or two forwards, my bad.
Finds Feenstra in the middle, dumps it off here to, who is that? Keegan Kelly, of course. Keegan with a long pass.
Looking for Noah Ramsey.
Left foot, center, header.
Oh,
beautiful
great save. Full body extension.
I was all set to count that one, and that keeper just made a spectacular save.
Another shot on goal, but once again, Grandal making the save. He's made some spectacular plays this evening.
Okay, 2:20 to go in the first half. Somehow the Clockers only up 1-0.
A little bit of some arm wrestling down there. But we'll end up into an Ashland throw-in.
Okay, here we go. Up ahead to Kelly, trying to settle. Bellingham picks it up. We got a whistle.
Looks like an Ashland free kick.
Yeah, penalty's going to go against the Blackhawks.
Kelly was about to take it there, but Ashland defender decides he'll take it.
It's a bold move, calling off one of your co-captains.
Oh, yeah.
I think Graham called off his teammate to let that one go through and then couldn't quite catch up to it. So out of bounds, minute 30 to go in the first half. Clockers up 1-0. Throw in for the Blackhawks.
Looking to go downfield.
There's Carlos booting that one out of harm's way. Blackhawks trying to settle. Contested and knocked out of bounds all the way to the bleachers on the far side of the field. It's going to be Clocker ball. Under a minute and a half to go.
Looking for Graham. Graham down the far sideline. Giving chase. Looking to cross it. Graham makes a defender miss, but defender still gets a little bit of the ball. Turned into an Ashland throw-in.
Okay, time is now being kept on the field, no longer on the scoreboard, so we'll just have to listen for the whistle, letting us know that it's halftime. Is that Noah Ramsey taking the throw-in?
Yep, Noah Ramsey with a big throw-in.
Headed aside. Here's Feenstra. Oh, I thought he was going to just kick it right out of the air. Kept alive by the Clockers. Back
to Ramsey. Ramsey looking to cross it to Feenstra. Ooh.
Yeah, left-footed to Feenstra, no less.
Yeah, Grandal had a little bit of trouble controlling it, but did. No, Ramsey giving chase. Oh,
good
he's so
pressure.
fast.
Out of bounds off Blackhawks.
Looks like Noah will be able to take another throw-in right here.
Getting really late. They're going to have to hustle. They want to take one more shot at a goal.
Once again,
Long throw-in.
Ashland just bringing everybody up. Oh.
Feenstra somehow able to get a foot on that one, but knocks it just wide, short side.
Yeah, Feenstra getting a lot of minutes in here. Really trust him. Grandal looking for a Bellingham player.
So still late first half here, 1-0 Ashland. And we've got a whistle. It'll go Ashland's way. So free kick here. But forget I said anything as the whistle blows for halftime. So again, your Clockers up 1-0 over the Bellingham Blackhawks. And Logan, any thoughts here on the first half before we send it to break?
I mean, Ashland has done a great job so far, finding the open man, passing it to that open man, and not being afraid to take shots. The defense has stepped up really nicely. And, yeah, I mean, the time possession is dramatically in favor of Ashland.
Certainly controlling the pace of play, and the ball spent most of that first half, much more than half of the first half, in Bellingham's defensive zone. So great opportunities for the Clockers, only able to cash in once, but we'll look for some exciting second half action. For Logan Abrams, I'm Josh Abrams saying we'll see you back here for second half action on WACA-TV.
I always get like worried when I see like, oh yeah, it's 40-minute halves, and then I remember they just never shut that clock off. It goes by quick. A lot faster than football. They keep it moving. That's what I like about soccer. Yeah, I left the house. It was like 60 degrees. That's my goal this year is
Welcome back to Ashland High School Varsity Soccer. I'm Logan Abrams, joined with me by Josh Abrams, and yes, we are related. Ashland had a dominant first half, but only could put up one goal. Bellingham starting off with the ball. Stealing it from Ashland. Ashland gets it back. Bellingham going the other way. Faraz with a few nice moves. Still has it. Pass it back to his defender. Looks like they're switching the field. Looking for Mantos. Finds Mantos. Mantos over to Lierv.
Some great pressure by Silva back there. Clockers with the ball now. Keegan Kelly. Knocks it out of bounds. Too hot to handle for Souza. And here's a throw in by Bellingham.
Great throw in. Getting it over the first defender's head, but right to the other. Graham.
Clockers are trying to change field there.
Graham with the ball.
Over to Souza.
Souza dribbling upfield. Beats his defender.
Blew
looking,
right by him.
Looking to cross it into the middle.
Gets the
Finds
cross.
Souza.
That was a close one. Silva was right in the goal mouth. Here's a shot. Sails high and wide.
And it's good.
I think that was a Scott Norwood special. Wide right. See how many people in our viewing audience got that reference. So Bellingham will get the goal kick here. Just underway here in the second half. Clockers up 1-0 over Bellingham.
Grandall right to an Ashland defender who heads it. Ashland jumps on it, finds Silva. Silva looking for Graham, but passed a little bit too far in front.
Fong pressing it. Clockers still have control in the offensive zone. Couldn't force it through to Graham. Nice attempt, though. There's a pass up top. Crossing. Open man is Souza.
Souza
Gets
beating
around. Yeah, gets around. Shot on. Knocked aside. Still loose in front of the goal mouth and then cleared aside. Draper will be the one to go track this one down over midfield and out of bounds.
This will be a throw-in for Ashland. Not sure where to pass it. Might just go back to one of his defenders. Finds a man. It's Graham.
Right through the wickets.
Oh, yeah.
Pass deflected there by Silva. It's a strafing run there by Arjona trying to intercept a pass there. Clockers end up with it. Here's Carvalho.
Platek misses it there.
Okay. Keegan Kelly looking for some space and getting it.
Ashland staying strong. Silva beats his man. Didn't even know that he had a teammate behind him.
Sousa came flying up the near side.
Came out of nowhere.
Quick throw in by Bellingham. A good leading pass here. Kept in bounds on the near side.
Yeah, Bellingham made a nice chase.
He had a man open. Had beaten the defense.
Fong looking to get the ball back.
Tyler Robinson a little bit of a body check. Bellingham still with control and finally taken away by the double team.
Yeah, Faraz couldn't handle it.
That is a dangerous pass. Shot on. Kulaga equal to the task, diving to the far side, make the save. Quickly getting it out ahead on the far sideline now.
Looks like Graham didn't even know what was going on. Looked one way, the ball went the other. Then looked over and saw his teammate with the ball. Graham passing back to his own defender.
There's Draper. Up ahead to Fong, right off his foot.
Fong looking to get it once again. It's a 2-on-1. Fong somehow stays with it.
Won the battle.
Pass it back to his own defender.
And finally back to Kulaga.
Over to Kulaga. Kulaga back.
There's Carlos.
Carlos passing it up. Souza.
Back to Carlos. One-timer. Trying to feed Arjona.
Silva with it. Silva looking for a teammate. Looking to cross the field.
Fong didn't know that was for him. Just he let it go and it went right out of bounds.
Took the words out of my mouth. Yep. Ashland dropping back here. Looks like.
It's the advantage of being up high. Like you can see that play develop.
Yep. Ashland with some good ball control. Some good passes, but then just boots it out of bounds.
That's the danger of the one-timer, trying to kick a moving ball rather than trying to settle it. Less control. Under 35 minutes to go in the second half. Clockers up 1-0. Again, just the way they've dominated play tonight, you'd think they'd have a much higher score. This one's just a little too far ahead for Sousa, but he managed to track it down. Here's a centering pass knocked aside, and ball is
Header.
up.
Oh.
Silva headed it. He had Keegan Kelly right there in the goal mouth, but couldn't quite make that one work. Another good opportunity for the Clockers, but still just a 1-0 lead, 1-0 lead.
Yeah, Kelly didn't know where the goal was, so wasn't able to make a play on that.
Kind of lost track between where the ball was and where he was and where the keeper was.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a lot to keep track of there. It's it's all happening pretty quick down there on the field. Here's a clearing attempt by the Blackhawks. Silva knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay Blackhawk ball. A quick inbounds here. Arona kicks it aside. Clockers trying to settle here. Sousa. No whistle. They're going to keep playing. Kelly putting on some good defensive pressure. And there's Graham flying in from the far side. Keeping it away from the Blackhawks. Able to force a turnover there. Fong battling hard here. Gets it up ahead to Sousa on the near side. Sousa looks up. Puts a centering pass in.
Looking for Keegan Kelly. Kelly back out to Graham. Graham shot. Oh,
quick shot.
Wide.
Yeah, quick shot. Near side wide.
On Monday, 2 members of our family will be announcing girls volleyball versus Medway. Tune in to find out which 2.
And oh, by the way, watch some really good volleyball between the Clockers and the Medway Mustangs.
Oh yeah, always a good game against Medway.
Medway, yeah, they seem to perennially be one of the powerhouses in the Tri-Valley League. Maybe not in volleyball. Maybe, I mean, Hopkins definitely is a powerhouse.
I know they're pretty great in baseball, along with us. No.
Is that you trying to do a shout out to Coach Mike Coppinger, Medway boys baseball head coach?
Bellingham with the ball, dribbling it upfield.
I ask a question, you got to answer it.
My bad, dude.
Okay.
Matt Kulaga with a great sliding save just in his shin guard. Fires the ball up. Graham tricks his defender up the field on the far side. Graham giving chase. Oh, I'm tired. Fong had it for a moment, it looked like.
Referee was right there. That ball did just sneak over the yellow line and out of bounds, so a turnover here. Lucas is going to inbound for the Clockers. We do have a substitution. Looks like Noah Ramsey's coming in for Graham.
Yeah, Graham's been running all over the place in these 8.5 minutes. So yeah, it's a good idea.
Would you call him a frequent flyer? Logging a lot of miles?
Something like that.
Bellingham comes away with this one. Knocked aside by Lucas to Kelly. Dribbling a little bit, has it knocked off his feet, and Bellingham has it, at least for the moment. They cross over midfield. They've got a man wide open on the far side, and they find him. Onto the left foot. He's all alone. Shot. Kulaga makes the initial save and knocked aside. Lucas comes back to get it out of harm's way.
Yeah, Bellingham's Tyler Enright probably had the closest thing to a goal that they've had so far tonight.
Oh, by far the best opportunity of the night for the Blackhawks. Kulaga steps up big there. Keep this a 1-0 lead for the Clockers as we tick down to just under 31 minutes to go in the game.
Yeah, I mean, Enright's teammate made a beautiful crossing pass.
I'm not sure how he got so wide open on the near side there. Just must have been a defensive miscommunication.
Yeah, I mean, they were about 20 plus yards apart, so I didn't think defense didn't feel the need to cover him.
I guess not, but whew. That was a long-distance dedication right there, but Kulaga steps it up, keeps this a 1-0 game. But here's another opportunity for the Blackhawks. Far side corner kick, another lefty here. A lot of movement around the goal mouth. Line drive, it's loose in front.
Oh.
Before he could get a shot off.
Great save.
That's
Great
Bailey
job.
Fong.
Great job by the combination of Kelly and Fong to get that ball out and save a possible goal. I mean, looked like they had a real opportunity there.
Yeah, don't wake the sleeping giant. Another corner kick opportunity, this time from the near side for the Blackhawks.
Yeah, Mafum. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that correctly, but Mafum will be taking this.
Line drive.
Oh. Looks like it will be a goal kick this time, and Bellingham is not happy about it.
Gotta tell you, it's a little bit concerning on those line drive corner kicks that the first Ashland player is like trying to defend it by throwing a leg out there. Like, get a body on that.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing what appears to be pretty much wholesale changes for the Clockers.
Yeah, it looks like the only two staying on the bench are Michael Schreiber and Keyshawn Graham. Meggs with a good pass. Looks like might have an Ashland player down.
Yep. And he bounces right back up. But it'll be Clocker ball. Looks like a free kick there on the far side.
Yeah, Isaac Arrayas taking this time to tie a shoe.
Okay, is that Hunter Miggs taking this one?
Yep, Hunter Meggs. Passes it back to his goalie, Matt Kulaga. Passes back to Meggs. Meggs looking to go upfield.
That was a dangerous centering pass. Somehow they escape with it.
No Ramsey looking. Had a defender, but got him twisted around.
Ball was that pass was kind of in a no man's land between two different Clockers.
Enright making a great chase for Bellingham. Enright again. But
John Marchetti on the field now. It just made a nice little play there. Oh, a misfire there trying to hit Arjen Feenstra.
Hunter stepping up, finding his teammate.
It's the right idea, but poorly executed. Somehow the Clockers come away with it. That was Steinberg there for a moment. Ball's Steinberg again with it, trying to find an open man. Clockers a little trouble communicating here. Suddenly the Blackhawks have the ball and they're moving downfield. 11 gets a shot off, but high off the goalpost. Just a single doink there, off the right upright, and of course out of bounds. So Clocker ball.
Over to Hunter Meggs. Meggs tries to find Carlos.
Steinberg with it now, passing back. That was Marchetti, but out of bounds. Misfire there to Matan. Under 27 minutes to go now. Clockers clinging to a 1-0 lead as the Blackhawks seem to have found new life. Really putting the pressure on. It's been all Clockers most of the night, but in these last few minutes, the Blackhawks have had a couple of really, really good opportunities, including 2 corner kicks.
No Ramsey with the ball, far sideline.
Trying to get it past that defender. Now Feenstra putting on a foot race. Defender passed it back to the keeper. That play worked, but it got a little close. That was a little blatant there as Matan gave his opponent a huge shove. It is in fact a turnover. It's going to go to the Blackhawks.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys could hear
Free kick.
The Bellingham fans, but man, those fans are passionate about this team.
St. Laurent.
St. Laurent taking the kick here.
Are you taking French in middle school?
My bad, man. Once again, geez, so judgy tonight. Josh Abrams for you.
You calling me Judgy Josh?
Your words, not mine. Bellingham with great opportunity, deep in Ashland territory.
Board just knocks it aside, but Bellingham putting it on net. Kulaga was ready, but the ball never really got close. Blackhawks putting some pressure on offensively. I don't know if they've changed their formation or what, but they are swarming right now. Just under 25 minutes to go in the game. Clockers up 1-0. Throw in for the Blackhawks.
Mantos. Great pass. Ashland able to steal it from Enright. Great through ball.
Okay.
Which will turn into a Ashland throw-in for Feenstra.
Yeah, he was streaking down the near sideline, and all the Blackhawk defender could do was knock it out of bounds. Feenstra again with another throw-in. That one will go. Another one going out of bounds is trying to get Andrade into the action. This throw-in by Matan, looking for an open man. Directing, throwing in toward Feenstra. Can't settle, but gets it off to Ayers, I believe. Back up top. Nice pass into Noah. Ball's bouncing around. The Clockers just could not ever get a real good foot on it. Really couldn't settle that ball. And Blackhawks able to knock it out. And this one's going to get kicked all the way back to Kulaga.
Yeah.
Going to settle it and boot it.
Yeah, Borges with a great pass back to Kulaga. Had the right idea, just reset.
Air settles, gets it stripped. Bellingham with it. Moves it up to the center. Oh, nice interception there. That was Pena. Ball worked its way to the far side now. Clockers with it. There's Steinberg.
Looking for Feenstra in the middle.
And Ayers down the right side in a foot race. Ball goes out of bounds over the goal line. And it's going to be a goalie ball. That one's they're going to call off of Ashland. Quick substitution here for the Clockers. 3 fresh bodies coming on, and Bellingham just making 1 substitution.
Yeah, it looks like Thomas Grandel, once again, with this, will be taking this. As a sophomore, I mean, he's getting a lot of time.
Feenstra putting on some pressure there. Bellingham able to beat it.
Fong with a nice header to just knock it down.
Starting to get a little physical out there. Fong had kind of a little bit of a body check. Here's Kelly. He's got an open man. He finds him on the wing.
Looking to cross it.
That was Matan to Ayers. Centering pass found Keegan Kelly in mid-stride. He couldn't control it.
And this will be a corner, yep.
Exactly. A corner kick here for the Clockers. Let's see if they can finally cash in and double up on that 1-0 lead. Under 23 minutes to go.
Looks like Hunter Meggs just coming up. Hunter being one of their junior defensemen.
This, I think, is going to be Carvalho taking the corner. Not a lot of bodies in front. Found his man. It kicks out loose to the far side. Shot on. Blocked aside. Never reached the net. Feenstra.
Goalie fell over. Had a real shot there. Looks like it will be another Ashland corner. This time by Keegan Kelly. Keegan's got a short option if he needs it. He's got a few. But ultimately, Noah's going to come running back over to the goal. Great cross.
I think they're going to say that Feenstra was kind of backing his defender off the ball illegally.
Sounds about right. Grandel looking to go deep here.
Right onto the foot of Noah Ramsey. We had Keegan Kelly streaking down the side. Couldn't connect.
Fong with a great kick. Way to just get it out of there. Keegan Kelly giving chase. Ultimately, great idea from Mantos. Just get that out of there. I think he had a feeling that Keegan beats him in a one-on-one.
Yeah, just had to play it safe there. Just knock it out of bounds. That's, pretty typical soccer play right there. So more changes here for the Clockers as they are continuously rotating to get some fresh bodies here as we get later and later into the game. Under 20 and a half to go now in the second half. Throw in for the Clockers, it'll be Lucas Aronia, or Arjonia. My apologies. Lucas and his family for not quite getting that one right. We'll just go with Lucas the rest of the way. Long throw-in attempt here. Headed aside. Ball is loose. Worked it back to Lucas. Centering pass blocked aside by Bellingham. Nice defensive play there, and the ball comes all the way out toward midfield.
This will be a throw-in for Ashland. Getting it very quickly in to one of his teammates. Bellingham almost had an opportunity there, but stuffed by the sideline.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Tyler is in such a rush on these throw-ins. Like, it seems like he thinks he can catch Bellingham napping or something, but it so far has been working those last 2 attempts. Ball gets ahead to Keegan Kelly, looking for help. Bailey lets it go, and a long boot here by Hunter. Trying to find Graham.
Graham
Sousa had momentum coming in there.
Yeah, Graham had his teammate Sousa coming in, so if you could just get a foot on that, Sousa could have taken over.
Another quick throw in by Robinson. Clocker's working it down toward the corner on the far side, bringing it back out. Long pass attempt. Couldn't quite connect as they had Silva. Yeah, they had Silva on the far side, just a little too far out of his reach. So gonna get a goalie kick. Thought it was gonna be a goalie kick. It looks like they're signaling for a corner now. So can't see if that's Silva or Carvello is gonna be taking this one. Looks like Silva. Got Marchetti right in front of the Bellingham goaltender. Ground ball up top to the box.
Keegan Kelly trying to make a move. Had like 5 Bellingham defenders on him. Hunter with a miscue, misses the ball. Oh!
What a goal!
How far out was that? 20 yards? 30 including the end zone.
I think so. I mean, the keeper obviously gave up on that shot thinking that it was going to sail high and over the net. But he was sadly mistaken, and the Clockers finally are up 2-0. Had so many opportunities, mostly in the first half, a couple here in the second half, and of course dodged a couple of bullets from the Blackhawks along the way. But we're under 18 minutes to go now. Clockers up 2-0. So you think Artha Sousa, number 8, was the one who scored on that one?
I do believe that Sousa put that golden boy boot on. Had that nice 30-yard bomb.
Oh, now it's 30. Like every time you tell it, it's going to get further and further.
The end zone's 10 yards. Was that the 20-yard line? Makulaga with a great step up. Just a couple of MLS games tonight. Philadelphia Union hosts FC Dallas at 7:30. And Colorado Rapids host Vancouver Whitecaps at 9:30. Inter Miami FC, which, yes, does now have Messi on it, takes on Houston Dynamo FC in the U.S. Open Cup action tonight at 8:30 p.m.
Okay, quick quiz, Hotshot. What's FC stand for?
Football Club.
Oh, very good. Nice job.
Don't get that very often, but you know.
So did you learn that from watching Ted Lasso or Welcome to Wrexham?
I'm going to go with C. Neither.
Neither A or B.
Correct. Ashland giving chase. Had it for a moment, but just goes out of bounds. Once again, hustling to make the throw. Then takes a breath. Looks like they will be making some defensive subs. Carlos coming back in.
And I think John Marchetti is back in. I can't quite read that number back there. We'll take a look. Ball loose on the far side. Bellingham has it for the moment. Gets it out of the way. Clocker's trying to make a play on it now. Knocked aside.
Ball goes right through Fong's legs. He's got Enright up the sideline.
But he wasn't wide open like last time. Carlos runs a nice screen, allowing Kulaga to field that one cleanly. Under 16 minutes to go. Clockers up 2-0. Kulaga directing traffic a bit. That one off the side of his foot a bit.
You can hear his frustration from up here. End right miscue.
Yeah, he tripped over
Silva,
the ball.
Silva also had a small little miscue. Ashland steals it.
Carvalho gets ridden off the ball. Nice little tackle there.
Silva gave chase, then gave up.
Okay, out of bounds off the Blackhawks. So Clockers will take over here. Lucas tracks that one down. Just over 15 minutes to go. Glad to have you with us on a cool Wednesday night, late September. It's getting to be soccer weather here. So good attempt there by Carvalho to keep the ball in, but to no avail. Blackhawks will inbound on the near sideline.
Jonathan Mantos taking that throw in. Mantos giving chase, misses. Keegan.
Huh. Curious if that is Mrs. Mantos' son. Teacher in Warren Elementary? Mrs. Mantos? No? Okay.
Graham.
I think the middle schooler would know some of these elementary school teachers.
Graham had an opportunity there, but defender did a nice little block and let the keeper get to it. Thomas Grandal with once again a great boot. But yeah, I agree. I mean, every kick does seem like his power might be decreasing a bit.
Well, it looked like it was getting some distance early in the second half, like that halftime rest helped him. Here's an opportunity for the Clockers down the far sideline as Silva makes his move, gets ridden off the ball.
Silva was flying down the sideline.
That's tough to beat a triple team, you know?
Made that look easy, even though even though it wasn't successful. Ashland with a throw-in at midfield. Noah Ramsey coming in for Keegan, it looks like.
So with that 2-0 lead, it'll be interesting to see if the Clockers adopt some slightly different tactics. More interested in protecting that 2-0 lead than being too aggressive offensively. So here's Carlos right up the middle, near sideline now to Lucas. Lucas will bring it up and, ooh, couldn't handle that one. Just rolled right off his foot, out of bounds. So a tough turnover there. Carlos pushing it ahead now on the near sideline. Mantos fields it momentarily.
Silva up.
Here's Feenstra.
Feenstra looking for Silva. Silva looking to cross it. Whoa.
Silva got shoved off the ball. No call. This game might start getting a little chippy if they're not going to call these things. Here's Feenstra trying to beat. Oh, that was a bad collision there.
Right into his head too. Looks like this might. Yeah.
I think they're just calling a goalie kick here. That ball got just knocked way out of bounds over the goal line.
Grandal looking for a teammate. Had one for a moment, but goes right over his head. Ashland defender being able to scoop that up.
Here's Lucas. Feeding ahead.
Silva to Ramsey. Ramsey looking for Silva or Feenstra. Ramsey keeping it. Oh.
Couldn't beat his man, and Bellingham comes away with it. Long pass ahead, open. Got a man down the far sideline now. Watch the trailer.
Faraz. Haven't heard that name in a little while. Faraz still has it, passes it over, gets tripped.
Okay.
Over to Ramsey. Ramsey has daylight.
This was a good leading pass to Noah. This one was a pass to Silva's a little short, but
great idea to pass it.
Carvalho cleaned up the mess, and now got an opportunity here. Graham puts it on net, deflected, and knocked aside, and then saved by the Bellingham keeper. So I don't think we're going to get caught off guard by a quick, strong, long shot by Graham that time. Noah tracks this one down.
Yeah, Noah with a great collective, just like soft header. Keep that in front of him. but Bellingham defender was right there to scoop that up.
Mm-hmm. Very physical play here for Noah Ramsey. Just battling for it right now. Nice plays here. And
Mafum, yeah, was getting a little physical over there.
Carvalho like trying to fight off a double team and dishes back to Carlos.
Carlos up, but out of bounds. Oh, almost. Wait.
Now,
no call yet?
It took a couple of bounces, but
yeah, a few bounces on the line. Jonathan Mantos threw it in. Oh, looked like they were subbing, so no throw. Ashland bringing in a few new bodies. I mean, like you said, they just keep subbing in.
So Pena and Steinberg among those who are fresh onto the field.
Yeah, pretty chilly night here. 56 plus wind chill.
Yeah, it definitely feels cooler up top here. High above the field, above the press box. Josh Abrams and Logan Abrams with you here on WACA-TV. Thanks for joining us. Oh, here's a turnover by the Clockers, an opportunity for Bellingham.
Enright trying to pass it through his defender's legs. Gets it over to his teammate.
I think Noah misread that one a little bit, but yep, going to get a corner kick here. So another good opportunity for Bellingham. I'll tell you one thing that they've been very strong in when they've had them have been the corner kicks. So let's see how this one plays out. Clock continues to tick. We're approaching 9 minutes to go here in the game. Clockers up 2-0, but Bellingham with the corner kick.
It looks like Lely Veer. Once again, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. With the corner. Oh, it's a great corner, but Kulaga jumps on it. They have numbers.
You know what? I didn't realize that one of the substitutions, that was actually Ryan Kaufman with the save. Ryan has come into the game.
Oh.
Another senior keeper here for the Clockers, and he did make a terrific play on that one. Leaping up, making the save. Lost control of it momentarily in traffic, but able to corral that ball. And coming up big here for the Clockers. So both Kulaga and Kaufman making big plays to keep this a 2-0 game for the Clockers.
Ashland making some moves on the far side. Now to the near side. Ramsey looking for a shot on net. Oh, he's hungry for his fourth goal.
I thought that was going to be an own goal, though. He just put that in front and the defender kicked it out of the way, but I thought the way he was angled. Bellingham blocks this one and knocks it aside. Carlos first one to it, and then out of bounds off Bellingham. So stay Clocker ball. Carlos will be looking inbound as soon as the Clockers make some additional substitutions. One sub here for Bellingham. For the Clockers, this is number 7, Matan Reshev, coming back onto the field, and he will take the throw in. Carlos dropping back to D. Okay. To Noah, back to Matan. Bellingham now with the ball over the center line. The double team beats the pass. Matan with it now. Short pass.
Just some great ball movement right now.
Steinberg trying to force it through. Matan again. Look like Pena there getting a foot on it, but Bellingham controls. Just over 7 minutes to go. Here's Feenstra pushing it ahead on the far side. He had Silva streaking, couldn't find him, and Bellingham finally able to knock it out. Headed right back in. Feenstra gets a foot on it, but blocked aside, and that's a bad collision. Feenstra still down, slow to get up. And Bellingham moves it ahead. They don't have numbers. They're slowing down. Across the 40 now.
Looking for Enright again.
They had him on the far side and just too hot to handle.
Look like Ashland will be probably subbing in right here.
Yeah, Feenstra got a little shaken up there, but he's on his feet. He is moving. Carlos heads that one out of danger. Kept in by Noah. Nice play there.
Noah up to Silva. Silva looking for Feenstra. Ooh, right through his defender's legs. Just got
the open man.
nutmegged. Ashland with a great opportunity, but scooped up.
.6:10 and counting to go here in the game. Clockers up 2-0.
Grandel had the right idea to finding his teammate number 21.
Yeah, Clockers are taking advantage of making some shorter passes right now. Just some good ball control, though the Blackhawks able to break that one up. 5:45 to go in the game. And this one goes out of bounds. Turnover, Clocker ball, far sideline.
Looks like Keegan Kelly will be coming in for Silva. Keegan Kelly being their team leader in assists with 5.
Okay.
Also not afraid to shoot the ball with 10 shots on net.
Mm-hmm.
Only converting on 2 of those, but yeah.
Okay. Teams are just giving the ball back and forth to each other right now. Ball's midfield controlled by Bellingham. Working over here to the near side now. Centering pass knocked aside and controlled now by the Clockers. Carlos with the ball, trying to lead his teammate, but out of bounds. And this will be Mantos with the inbounds pass.
Mantos to Enright. Enright gives it right back up to Ashland.
Okay, Feenstra still in the game, has the ball on his foot.
Feenstra with a great move, finds his teammate. Back over to Noah Ramsey. Seems like Bellingham's just been more physical so far this half.
Mm-hmm. Okay, under 4.5 to go now. Bellingham with the throw in.
Mantos.
Carlos battling for position, loses the battle, but the Clockers end up with the ball. Too high over the head of Noah Ramsey and out of bounds. Mantos with the throw in for the Blackhawks.
Mantos challenging Noah.
There's a nice little header there by Matan.
Noah and Enright having a little shoulder over there.
Good defensive play there by Tyler Robinson. Haven't heard his name in a while, but here the Clockers come at midfield.
Noah
Strong
with the
pass.
Ball. Noah trying to find one of his 3 teammates.
Nice dribble there. Centering pass.
Shot.
Feenstra
Oh.
whiffs on the one-time shot, but the Clockers still control. Robinson with it now. Dishes off to the far side.
There
We've
we go.
got a penalty here. Okay, clock on the scoreboard at least is stopped at 3:57. Clockers up 2-0. Robinson defers now. I can't quite make out who that is going to take the shot for the Clockers. Late substitution here, quick sub here by Bellingham. That might be Sousa on the far side. It looks like a single digit on the shorts. I can't, again, from this distance, just can't quite make it out. Feasture's coming off the field now. He's going to get subbed out. And that appears to be Sousa, so I'm not sure who's taking the shot for the Clockers. Here it is on net, high, off the crossbar. They're going to rule it out of bounds, but did the goalie knock it out? They're going to say no.
They're going to say no. I believe that hit the
crossbar first,
and then the
football crossbar.
and then hit
Gotcha.
the keeper's hands.
A lot going on that play.
Oh yeah. Refs don't call anything.
Well, good hustle here.
Yeah.
Centering pass attempt blocked aside and way out of bounds. Throw in here for the Clockers on the far side.
Great catch by Matt Kulaga on the sideline.
Tyler Robinson using a burst of speed and putting some pressure on the Blackhawks.
Yeah, giving a little special shout out to Matt Kulaga. Looks like Ryan Kaufman is playing a bit up. And Ashland's gonna have a throw in here. No, Ramsey's been able to show off how far he can throw. He can throw those throw-ins. So let's see if we can see. Let's see if we'll see another one of those buttes.
Gonna take a running start on this one. Long throw in right in on the net. Header attempt right onto the goalkeeper.
Keegan Kelly had the right idea there. I mean, it was his only play.
Clearly diagrammed. Nice idea.
Ooh.
Just couldn't connect. Clockers happy to just kick it back, settle, take control. This one goes out of bounds.
Crandall with one of the
Gonna stay Clocker ball.
with one of the further kicks we've seen from him tonight. I think we're seeing that last little bit of energy, like just wanting to finish this game.
Here's a break for Bellingham. If they move, they've got some numbers.
Looking for a streaking teammate.
Ryan Kaufman steps up all the way out to about the 10-15 yard line, coming out aggressively to make that play and help out his defense.
And
So
right,
the shutout intact for now. Clocker's definitely dropping back on D to protect that 2-0 lead, but here's an opportunity. Sousa right up the middle.
Scott Noah on the near side.
Waited too long to make the pass, but a follow-up attempt goes wide long side. Goalie kick here for the Blackhawks.
Yeah, Sousa had Noah streaking, but he had one thing in mind. That was the back of the net.
Yeah, you can almost see him thinking, shot or pass, shot or pass, shot or pass, and he got too close in, and whatever that attempt was, whether it was shot or a pass, just got completely snuffed out by a triple team.
Yep. Bellingham with some nice ball movement here, but one too many passes it looks like. Ashland being able to get there. Noah Ramsey streaking down the near side. Noah
Beats his man.
looking to
Crashes
cross
the
it.
net. Centering attempt.
Score! Looks like Keegan Kelly with the goal. Make it number 3 for Keegan Kelly.
So the goal by Kelly, a little icing on the cake, if you will. Late here in the second half. Puts the Clockers up 3-0 as the ball makes its way back out to the center of the field. Okay.
Looks like Ashland's got a few more back on defense. Don't want to risk anything. Although, with less than a minute left, we'll probably see in the last few plays.
Okay, late substitution here for the Clockers. Ball is going to be inbound by the Clockers on the far sideline.
Throws it into Graham, who we have not heard much of this second half. Enright controls it very well, but Keegan Kelly just comes running in.
Just trying to milk some clock here. Ball is just rolling right along the line, kept in. Clockers have it, and now it finally rolls out of bounds. They're going to rule Bellingham ball. Quick throw in and right back out of bounds. Still Bellingham ball.
Yeah, you can see Tyler Enright just running to get the ball when it goes out of bounds, you know.
I think they're just trying to force it as far down as they can and try and get a corner kick out of it. But you are correct, Logan. The final whistle has blown. The Clockers put another W on the board. Another shutout for them. So 3-0 is your final. Clockers over the Bellingham Blackhawks. Our next broadcast here on WACA-TV, Friday night. Chase Abrams and I will have the call as football team takes on these very same Bellingham Blackhawks. So looking forward to seeing you there. Chase will be making his season debut behind the mic. We're excited about all of that. Logan, any final thoughts here as we wrap up?
I mean, just great all-around game from Ashland. I mean, like you said, another shutout. They had a shutout against Norwood. Then they won 3-0 that game, like this game. And they had a shutout against Medfield. Shutout against Medfield. And yeah, I mean, they were just clicking on offense, great ball movement. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, look, I mean, we were expecting Ashland to win this game just, again, based on the team's records and on how they've done against common opponents. But Bellingham made it really interesting. I mean, it was a 1-0 game through most of this one before the Clockers could finally cash in. And, again, some big saves by both goaltenders, Kulaga and Kaufman. But that'll do it for us. Clockers, again, win tonight 3-0 over Bellingham. For Logan Abrams, I'm Josh Abrams saying thanks for watching. We'll see you back here Friday night. Football. Chase Abrams and I will have you there. And have a great night, everybody. Go Clockers.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry to extend that.